Brooklyn. What's up, Brooklyn? What up, Brooklyn? Let me get the mic a little closer to me. How you doing? We're gonna put some people in here tonight. We're gonna share the link. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna share it. We're gonna talk about Tyrese bum ass first. Oh shit! I dropped it, y'all. I dropped it. I dropped it. What up, Kim? What's good? What up, Samantha? You gonna start flagging my shit? Don't flag me. Don't flag me. I want to talk about Tyrese punk ass first, y'all. Let me cut this light up. This light too bright. That's better, right? Yeah, let's talk about Tyrese punk ass first. Y'all ready? Who want to come in with me real fast? Let's talk about Tyrese. What y'all think about that situation? Who know about it? My man Glaze told me about it today. How he had a plane with his daughter's name. Talking about he's sorry and all that. Then we're going to talk about the motherfucking... good night. Let me see what Kim... Let me see. Kim, you coming up in here or you playing? Oh, you got to... Listen. That shit is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the video for y'all. Let me see if I can find it because somebody showed me today. The nigga was... He was, he did something. He beat the daughter or something. Let you in? Alright. Barbara, what up, Barbara? So he beat the daughter.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Look
What's
how I
up?
look.
What's up?
I look a mess, but okay. All right, so
What's
explain
up,
to me what's going on with the Tyrese situation. I want to know.
Oh, he motherfucking, hold on.
That one look crazy.
Yeah. He
I can't
motherfucking
hear you.
beat his
Tell me.
daughter. What you say?
What you say? He beat his daughter.
He beat his daughter or some shit like till her skin came off or some shit like that. And then he apologized. He was crying and all that. I'm gonna play the video for you.
Yeah, I want to see the video.
He was crying and all of that, talking about he apologized and all that. Kia, what up?
Wow. So he beat
Sha,
the
what's good,
daughter
Sha? He
until her
beat
skin came off.
right, and then he was apologizing, crying and shit. And I just said it was more
Hi,
to that
Kia.
shit.
You know what? You know what's crazy? It's funny, this situation. I don't like men to beat like girls, father or not. I don't agree with that
You
at
said
all.
what?
I don't agree with men beating their daughters at all. Like I don't think that it's okay for a man to beat their daughter. It has a
Exactly.
lot to do with, I mean, like sometimes men don't know their own strength. Not only that, but I just think that that's a mom's job to discipline their daughter. I don't think men should whip with their little girls. I don't
Right.
agree with that. I tell my son
Yeah.
that all the time. But let me see the video. I want to see.
Hold on, because my man showed it to me. Let me see. I gotta turn this up a little bit. You can hear me good, right? I just can't hear
Yeah, I can hear
myself.
you well. Hi,
Yeah.
Charmaine.
Kia, what's good? What's that she put on there? Oh, hold on. Let me see right now. He must have. I said it's more to the story. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no matter what it is, I just don't agree with him hitting her, and especially to that extent. I think that is definitely He should be held accountable.
Oh yeah, for sure. She gonna sure tell it.
And
Keish
I don't
Adams,
feel
what's good,
sorry for
baby
him at
girl?
all.
No, I don't either. I
I
definitely don't
I
feel sorry.
I remember a situation where my daughter, she was like 2, and she was playing with like the outlet, like like the outlet. She was trying to plug
Hmm.
something in, and her dad went to like chastise her, and I just blacked out because I feel like men should never beat their little girls. I don't think they should beat the sons neither, but especially the little girls. It just like I think that the dad should never whip a daughter.
Oh shit. See, Lanice, I ain't see you in a minute. What's going on with you? Hey Tina, what's good? Oh, I'm trying to find the video,
Kia,
y'all. Give me 1 second.
apparently he whipped his daughter to the point where it
World
like
Star, that's what
caused bruises on her skin or whatever the case may be. He's trying to find the video.
yeah, he rented a plane. You know how the plane be having like on the back, it be saying like, will you marry me and all that shit?
Isn't that right?
I guess he
Like a
had like,
blimp or the sky thing.
yeah, like I'm sorry, baby. He was crying and all that. Hold up.
There's no justification for that though. How many ways can you apologize? In a sense, it's abuse.
She
Even
10,
though
10 years old.
she's how old?
10.
Oh hell no. Hell, I'm just trying to figure out what could she have done so bad that he beat her to that extent.
And then and then that's what I said too.
But at
And
the
then
age of 10,
apologize.
at the age of 10, because my daughter's 10 years old, they do have like little things they do. Sometimes they're being sassy, sometimes they might do little stuff, but at the end of the day, that's when it's time to teach them, like teach them how to correct themselves, not beat them. You cannot beat
Right.
a child for not knowing what you didn't teach them. So I just don't see no reason
Exactly.
for her to get beat to that. I know, Ronnie, I'm having a bad hair day, sis. I just washed
Hold
it
on.
and blow dried it and didn't bump it. I look crazy. Look, I look crazy. Don't judge me neither, Ronnie. Thanks. I'm gonna look sexy tomorrow. Yeah, so you looking for the video, Jess?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. I'm looking on World Star real fast.
That's why most little girls get away with a whole bunch of crap with their dads because in reality, I don't think that it's a man's job to chastise their daughters. I think it's a man's job. Like they should just have that look or that one word that they use to have a child listen right on the spot as opposed to having to beat them. I don't agree with that. Kia, I was just telling, I love you more, Ronnie. I was just telling Jess
Yeah,
yesterday about this.
hold on. We need to hear about that story, kid, because I want to know what the hell you did for your father to beat you like that. You must have did some shit.
Men don't know their own strength. Like I don't understand. Like when you whip a child, I'm
I mean,
seeing that.
listen, why beat? If you love her this much, when you crying, he was crying. If you love her that much, why did you beat her like that? That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you
Kia,
crying like my baby and all that, why the fuck would you beat her like
I just
that?
don't
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
how you can beat a 10-year-old to the extent where their skin starts to peel or starts to even get like
Let me see
rash
if
or
I can do it on
whatever.
the big computer because it ain't coming on the small
Kia, I just was explaining to Jesse how I got my ass whooped when I was younger from my dad, and it kind of made me rebel even more than I was. It put me to the point where I started fighting even him. Because it's something about the dads. Like for some reason, dads are the first men to hurt you or disappoint you. So you look up to him. No woman, no child wants to be beat by their dad. It turns me into a beast. I don't agree with it at all. Hey sis,
one. Oh, let me see if we'll make it big for
niece.
y'all. So y'all, can you see that?
I can't really see it. It's
I,
kind of like too bright. But let me see if
it's,
I can hear it at least.
all right, hold on. Oh,
I think prevention is better than cure. If you raise your child a certain way, you probably will never have to whip them. I was saying hi, niece.
And to wake up every day to focus on one thing.
Charmaine, please explain. I need to understand what you don't agree with. Because in my opinion, I don't think a man should whip their child.
This nigga's a clown.
I mean, he should feel bad. He should feel bad. Like,
He's a clown.
This is all I got.
exactly, Lenise.
This is all I got.
A man should never beat
This
his
is all I
daughter.
got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby, and no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or is this, am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment?
Exactly, Kia. This is my
My
point.
baby,
I don't agree with that.
I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
He crying because he know he did something other than just beat that
Oh
little girl.
my God.
I mean, Pat, I want to know why they prevent him from seeing his child for 2 months. Is it a result of him beating her? Because if that's the case, then it's well deserved.
Ain't nobody showing up for me. I got all these millionaire friends. I got billionaire friends. I've been there for you. Why nobody's there for me? Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I feel sorry for him.
All right.
I'm being honest. I don't know. I mean, it's heartfelt, but I don't feel sorry. If he is being kept away from his child as a result of him beating her, then he needs to be crying. Simple.
Okay? Abby, I'm a married man. I've moved on with my life. I do not hate her mother. Because if I hate her mother,
Hold on, Keisha, I'm gonna put you in. Hold
about
on.
how I feel about my own daughter. This is not. This is, you can decide to make this about woman versus man. If that's the theme, that's going to be something that you come with. That's not what I don't hate
Why
you, Norma.
is Lenise laughing? I can't
I don't know
stand
why
her.
you hate
Why
me,
you
but I
laughing,
don't
Lenise?
hate you. But you just can't wake up on September 11th and just decide to accuse me of doing something that I didn't do. And I haven't been able to say anything. Oh, my God,
someone said that he didn't beat her. The
Let me
ex
ask
just
all my
wants more
niggas
money.
out there. Let me ask my niggas that really know me. Listen to me. JJ, Siege Monstrosity.
I'm still not crying like that. We're gonna end this video.
This is called I Learned a Lot.
Rayneth Barton said that he didn't beat her. The ex just wanted more money. I mean, if that's the case,
If that's the case, you should have gave her.
it was alleged that he beat her 14 to 16 times. Wait a minute. If he beat her 14 to 16 times, when were the allegations reported? It shouldn't even made it past 5. I'm confused.
Exactly. But look, but you see how he performing? My whole thing is this. You crying like that because they said you beat her? Get the fuck out of here.
No, someone on here said that he's crying because he haven't seen her in 2 months as a result of the allegations. I don't know. It's kind of mixy, Jesse. I mean, like, if he beat her, it's well deserved. Because no man should beat their daughter. But if he didn't, and this is just to be spiteful, I just don't understand how women, it's bad that, and the women, I'm going to have to break the code, but it's sad that women's rights overpower the men these days. Because if she just lying on him, it's going to look bad. Like, and women are spiteful in that way.
Patricia said that she met because he got married.
Wow.
Yeah, but to perform like that shit is annoying right there. That's
Jesse, let me
annoying.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question before I want you to switch over because somebody said they wanted to come in. But I want to ask you a question. This is very important. When women falsely accuse men of things like rape and abuse, things in cases like this, do you think that they should go to jail as a result?
Um,
When they lie because they bitter and because they in their feelings, they lie and say they abused the child and things like that. Women do that. Do you think that they should
I'm
go
not
to
gonna say
jail?
put them in jail, but I don't know what they should get, but it's damn.
Something
I
needs to
keep
happen because
yeah, so
the
yeah,
law,
cause you know why? You
unfortunately,
know why? Because if they say some shit like that about a man, they automatically believe it.
right.
The
That's
man,
my point.
the man got a motherfucking punch holes in that bullshit when he know he didn't do that. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And that shit
It's
is foul. And
and
they
it's
and
definitely a
listen,
defamation of character. His whole career could be at stake
right,
as a
yo,
result of one bitter woman.
that shit. Let me tell you how foul that shit is. It's like, you know, and like even though like I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? And like I had went through central booking, right? And I was with the dude who raped the girl in the um I think it's Pink Houses or some shit like that, right? And he telling me his story, right? And not to judge the nigga, but I was like, and I said, son, that don't make no sense. You know how niggas telling you their story in central booking, and I'm like,
Right.
that don't make no sense, son. Like that, it sounds like you did it. You telling me you robbed a nigga, then you went downstairs and robbed her. You took her money and you stayed in the building, but they got you on tape coming out the building. Why would you make her take her pants off and all that? Then he said, yo, yo, my girl know I wouldn't do that, but it sound like me, you did it. Because you said you robbed her.
You're right.
She identified you. You said you robbed her. Now they got you on the news. So he's saying, oh, I'm going to sue them for... Nah, homie, if they got you right here, nigga, you did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, a
I
chick
agree.
that says, oh, and chicks that do that, they motherfucking... If it's one way, right? And then they figure it out, they find out that there's another way, they got to get you back some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? So
I
they
know it got
lie
to be
and
frustrating for him to have to deal
yo,
with
that
that.
shit is annoying. That shit is annoying because you
Well,
like
the law is
this bitch
definitely
is
for
lying,
women.
and you know what? And everybody gonna believe her. You know what I'm saying?
I
Everybody
think
gonna,
it's
cause
really
that's the
bad.
worst shit.
I
Yo,
think it's
I'm gonna
really
tell you what a
bad.
friend of mine told me before. Like, she said, "What's the worst thing you could say about a person?" Right? Now listen to this. If a person with, let's say, if a person dies with AIDS, I'm just saying, right?
Okay.
What will the family say they died from? Cancer. Because that's more sympathetic. Like, if you be like
Right.
AIDS,
I
nigga be
get it.
like, word? Like,
I get
AIDS?
it.
You understand what I'm saying? So, if a chick fucked a nigga and the nigga did her dirty, chick ain't gonna be like, yo, he fucked me and left me. She gonna say, he raped me. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's more, you'll be like, word, he raped you? What the fuck? What happened? So now it's looking crazy. You know
And
what
a
I mean?
lot
That's
of
how
women
chicks get niggas in.
abuse that. A lot of women abuse
Yes, man.
that power.
That shit is wrong.
It makes
That
you
shit is wrong.
question what people think.
Yeah.
I would never
I
abuse
can't.
that. Like it is what it is. But I really feel sorry for Tyrese if that's the case because, like I said, no woman should put a man through that, regardless of the situation. But if he did do that to his child, he could burn in hell. Simple.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but I'm just saying.
All
I
right.
think let me see.
Let
I'm gonna put you back in a
right.
minute.
Let her in
All
later, y'all.
right. Yeah, so I mean that's some foul shit, you know what I mean? Let me see who else wanna say something on this topic. Y'all share this link real fast so to get to people. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm here. Where you at? Oh. Yeah, share the link, y'all, so you know, because we need to get this out, man. I'm looking for P, but I can't find her. She told me to put her in. Yeah, that's some foul shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like what Kim was saying, chicks do that shit, man. If you hurt a chick feeling and she can't get your ass back, she gonna get your ass. I ain't even see Black O'Mac, what up, baby? I ain't see you, man. A lot of people I ain't see coming in. Regina, what up? I ain't see you. April. A lot of people I ain't see. Who else? Come on, what up? What's up?
Hey, honey. What's up?
Hey, good. Well, how you doing?
Huh?
I said, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So that was the first time I actually watched that when you just played it. And so I don't really know the background, but just based on his public performance, because I work in policy for ACS, right? So if I'm not sure what happened, but there's a couple of things that make this suspect. If she's lying, his daughter is big enough. So anytime there's
Cal, what up, baby?
Anytime there's an investigation, it's an investigation. So she's investigated independently. It's just, so there's so many aspects to it that we don't even know about, that the general public may not even know about, right? So his whole public display, when you see celebrities, like I didn't even know what happened. I saw celebrities on social media today, like reaching out to dude, right? So if you got this network of people who are connected, who got money, why are you on the internet performing like that?
Right.
And so it makes me question what, and she could be bitter he got married, moved on. One, we don't even know how long this has really been happening. He's been married. So why would she make it up now?
Right.
He's been married for a minute. So why would she all of a sudden, it seems like this happened at least since September from what I'm hearing, right? Mm-hmm. So if this has happened since September, why now would she make it up?
Right. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Hold up. What's she saying?
Hey, Edie. That's my girlfriend, Edie. Hey, babe.
Oh, all right. So you said you used to work for that. So what you think? What you think that what's going on with him? You think he did something wrong and it just?
I think there is something that's in question that could be to any degree of severity that we don't know about. If he's not, because even parents that are found to have done something, they still give them supervised visits. So while it could be a situation where something could have been alleged or possibly found out, even if they issue something like an order of protection, there are instances where he could still visit the child. And considering his public profile, he could be in violation of it now because that stuff is supposed to be private. And so he's going up there putting on a spectacle. He's not making his case any better.
That's what I said. I said it's something else.
Yes, there's something that's missing that we can all assume that we'll probably never find out. But just considering his public profile to be putting on this show, it makes me like question. It sounds a little suspect. It sounds, and again, she could be bitter. Like I said, one, he was married for a minute. So why would she make up that now? Like, why would she be hating that he got married? Like, she knew he was getting married and he got married. He's been married for a couple of months or whatever. And so, okay. But if there was nothing to be seen or found, I hear she's saying he probably feels desperate and was just, I get that. But when you are a public profile, you have too much to lose. He has too much to lose. Like, he's been in this business for a long time. He know how it goes. He has too much to lose to be in the public carrying on like that. And he's had a lot of different outbursts over time. So who knows what they're looking at him. They may think he got some mental health issues. They may say he might need to go take some parenting skills. Who knows? We'll never really know that. But considering
I think he hiding something.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That it just doesn't sound. It's yeah. It seems like he's hiding something, and it doesn't seem like we don't have the full picture. But understanding how these investigations work, there are a lot of little nuances that we won't know about. But even if a parent is found to have done something, they still have rights. I could have an ACS investigation today. My kids could be removed today, and the judge will order that I see my kids within a certain amount of days, supervised, but I can still see them nonetheless. So saying I understand,
like if what's done to them, like what you mean, like
it depends on the severity. It depends on the severity of what has happened. If it's like abuse, like we often the general public may use abuse in a real loose term, but serious abuse, probably not. But if there was like a spanking or something where you left a mark or whatever, and they can still see the child is emotionally connected to you, it's still in that child's best interest to have a relationship with their parent, despite what's happening, and they're still going to work on the family. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that cut and dry, like they just shut him out for no reason, and now he's pleading to the public. What can we do for him? What can anybody, 90% of Tyrese's followers can do nothing. They're average Joe, average people living their life. Why would you be on here where we can't do nothing but what we're doing, talking about it for our own purposes? Why not reach out to those people who've been on the internet all day saying that, yo, Tyrese, we're praying for you. Tyrese, reach out. Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of facts that are missing. I hear you, Kim, saying abuse is abuse, celebrity or not, absolutely. However, there are different levels of abuse. If you spank your child and they have a mark, that's not considered abuse, right? Like you break a bone, you do some serious damage. And yes, there is emotional abuse and all of that. But that's what I'm saying. If it's just about money and there's no other factors, there's no judge that's going to keep them from their kids. How many of these ball players and people who got money who you seen were able to take their kids from the mothers?
But the way that he crying and all that, listen.
It's a performance. It's a performance. That crying is nonsense. And it's like you're trying to
love her this much. I don't see why, if you love her that much, why you even beat her? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you love her that much, why you know what I mean? Like you couldn't beat her if you love her that the way you're crying.
That's what I'm saying. If he hit her or disciplined her, the way he's carrying on, why you did that? You know, like why would you do that if these are the consequences? It's a performance. It's a show. And like I said, I don't know the details of it, but that little video could have gotten him in more trouble than he probably was in anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if there's confidentiality, if there's order protections and all of that stuff, and remember how the internet is viewed now, the damn internet, printouts, emails, all of that stuff is considered evidence.
Yeah, they said that her skin came off. Like he beat her. He must have beat her with some shit. Like that's why you ain't see her in 2 months, nigga, because you whipped her ass.
And you know, Edie, you're right. I'm not judging. Like I'm not judging it at all, because even as I worked there, I had a false allegation called in on me and had to go through an investigation. Like we're never immune to it. But what I'm saying is it's just an investigation. They come out, they look, they investigate, and they can say, you know what? We see the allegation. We'll be back in a couple of days, and they continue their investigation. So for him to say he has had no contact with his daughter since September, that don't even make no sense to anybody who know even a little bit about anything.
No, but they said he oh damn, I hear myself. Yo, they said he had rented a plane, right? And went over, you know how you have like will you marry me on the back of the plane? He had like, I guess I'm sorry, whatever his daughter name is, flying over her school.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, like, it's something else to it.
Like I said, I don't know what he did. I'm not incriminating him. I'm not the judge nor the jury or nobody's lawyer. But just based on what we have seen,
I don't know, right? I don't know why he was. If they said he did it, why he didn't get arrested yet? I don't know.
And remember, we don't even really know. This sounds like it's old. This doesn't even
Right.
sound like it just happened. This sounds like this is something that has been ongoing for a while now. And again, that's why I said we don't know if it's something that escalated to the level of him being arrested, but there's clearly something going on. We don't even have all the facts.
Yeah, Kia, it will come out, Kia.
That's what I said,
Geneva.
Geneva, that's what I said. There's probably an order of protection in place. That's just what I said. But even sometimes when they have order of protections, they'll have like a limited order where you can only see them supervised with the child welfare people or the attorneys or whoever. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why there's so many different nuances that it just strike me as, just based on this pleading father who all I do is love my daughter all day, every day, and now they won't let me see my baby and I'm paying, like that just don't add up. Yeah, and we know it just doesn't add up. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Edie. Like his people, like his PR people, like, yo, dude, you're bugging. You're bugging and you need to stop. Because and that's the issue. They and his people, his payroll people, his lawyer person, whoever is on his team, they need to start triaging.
He did that shit.
They need to start troubleshooting and triaging on Geneva, right? Exactly. Like
that's fucked up to say, though, right? But you know what I'm saying? Listen, if I beat one of my kids, I'm not flying no planes over your school. I'm not getting on no. You just got your ass whooped. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she got some information. She gonna tell them, and you scared.
Like and this is like what we know of children who are abused, right?
Right.
Their parents could be abusive their parents could be neglectful. Like, so, but guess what? They love their parents. There's kids who are living in horrible situations and they want to be with their parents. You understand what I'm saying? So, right. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's something that's not connecting the dot. Because even if she said it, they're going to go talk to the little girl. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not just taking anybody's word for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
but they're gonna take that little girl word for it.
Exactly.
If she say some shit, he going to. The mother can say what she wants.
That's what I'm saying.
The mother can say what she wants. But if that daughter say whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, his ass is out of here.
And if she genuinely loves her dad and she has a good relationship with her dad, regardless of what
he getting hoodies and shit made.
He getting what?
He going to jail. He getting hoodies and shit made. You ain't see that shit on his shirt?
But yeah, like, so if she has a relationship with her dad and she loves her dad and she doesn't really have an awareness. I mean, she knows that there's drama, but exactly in New York, the children get appointed their own lawyer, independent of both the mother and the father. So that's what I'm saying. And the lawyers have their own team of social workers that talk to these kids. So if his daughter, what are they saying? She's 10? How old is the daughter?
They saying she's 10.
Come on, this girl is big enough to say yay or nay or nah, like, I love my dad, that's not what happened. All of that. So the fact that
I beat ass, but I'm not gonna beat you till you
bleeding. Yeah, like that. Yeah. But again, I don't know. Like, that would have been on the 5 o'clock news had Tyrese did something like that. Like, the news, like, that would have been all over. So again, there's so many rumors. There's so many different variations of the story. But I don't think he beat her until she bled and all that, because we would have saw his mugshot and saw that black man coming out with his hands behind his back. Because the media ain't holding no punches for no Tyrese. He is just another black man to them. So I don't.
What you say, Monique? They'll what? They'll what? If he hit her, they'll keep her removed. Oh, they don't live together though. She lived with the mother. And he already paying $13,000 a month. So That's what he's
He
saying.
needs to stop reaching out to the Never Land World Wide Web and reach out directly to these celebrity friends who he have that has money, who's been pleading for him to holler at them all day. Trying to galvanize support from the internet and modern opinion. What the hell are we doing for him?
Yeah, what you said? Your father whipped you. You love him and he love. No, because you get your ass whipped. That don't mean that they don't love you. You did some bullshit.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass if I tell you some
You're
shit
so stupid.
2 times and you don't listen. I'm gonna whip your ass. You can feel how you want to feel, but guess what? It's only a feeling. You'll get over it.
All right,
you know what I'm
good night.
saying? So you know if you do that shit again, I'm gonna beat your ass. So if it didn't hurt, you're gonna do it again. But if it hurt it, you ain't gonna do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get beat with little bats and shit. So you know what I mean?
And your ass did it again. So a beating ain't gonna stop nobody from doing nothing. So shut up.
What?
That shit is old.
That ain't true. That ain't true. Listen,
okay.
I got my ass whooped. I ain't do the same thing. I might have did some other shit, but I ain't do the same thing. Yo, you know, I'm talking about like, I got my ass whooped for riding on the back of the bus, right? And I got caught. So I didn't ride the back of the bus no more. I rode the side of the bus. You know what I'm saying?
I hate you. I really do.
But when she said, didn't I tell you? I said, you told me don't ride the back of the bus. You know what I mean? So this nigga going hard. He didn't, man, I ain't even gonna go there.
And the reality is, and I'm not the moral police. The reality is, we are living in a different day and age than we did when we did.
Oh, yeah.
And so stuff that our parents were able to do, honestly, it just can't happen anymore. And we need to be 100 about that. Like, and that's the truth. Like, we can't do the things and discipline our kids in the same ways that our parents did. We just can't, regardless of how much we want to. If it's found out, the whole series of the reaction and the consequences of it are different. But again, this man is a public figure with a lot to lose and just so many different aspects of the situation that he know better.
Hold on, what's the difference, Lanice? What's the difference between beating and abuse? What's the difference? About you?
And remember, I'm going to say this like I said that night I was there with you, Nook. People use terms very loosely, but these are legal terms that really mean something. And beating is considered corporal punishment, and abuse, you know, if you leave a mark on your child, a scratch, a pinch, or whatever, that mark will get you arrested in New York City in 2017.
Right.
Period. Whether we agree with it or not, that is what happens. Most parents now, if you beat your child and if you leave a mark, you're not only going to get a case, but you're also going to be arrested. Right. And so that's the reality of it. But so you're saying, what's the difference between a beating and abuse? If he beat her till her skin came off and was bleeding, I'm going to err on the side of abuse.
So listen, so my mother should be in jail because she didn't.
Absolutely. As mine should. Raise your hand if your mother should be in jail. Raise your hand, anybody on this podcast.
Let me tell you, the worst beating I got, listen to this. The worst beating I got, it was my mother and my aunt, right? And they made me get in a tub of water. One had an extension cord.
Abuse.
And one had a bat. Because you know, back then, we didn't cry when we got hit. Like, we are holding in, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they said, we got a trick for your little tough ass. Yo, I was spinning in that water. Yo, I just laid in the tub because I just couldn't stop crying. That shit was hurting like a mother. That shit was hurting. What up, Steve? That shit was hurting.
You think about recently in Brooklyn, my assembly woman, I think it was over the summer, she's my assembly woman, and her son walked into the precinct and said his mother beat her and she was arrested. My assemblywoman right now, she's currently my assembly person. Her son was 12 or 13, and she was checking him for something that went down in school. And next thing you know, he knew his mother's public profile, and he went to the precinct and said that, and she eventually got arrested. And this was this year. So I don't know how it turned out, but this is the times that we're living in. This is the time, whether we agree, we all would have been taken, because every last one of us on here for the most part. You know that, let me wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah.
That's the case. You cannot put soap in your kid's mouth to wash their mouths out. That's
abuse, right?
So this is what I'm saying. Like, we use a lot of these terms loosely, and because we're who we are, we've normalized it because we've been there and we're still standing. But unfortunately, the reality is, and now, honey, I tell my kids,
hold on, Kim, I don't care. So you saying if you raise your child a certain way, you might not have to beat them?
Nah, I don't have nothing to do with it.
That's not true.
That's not
Everybody
true.
gonna do something wrong, man. You can't say that. Nobody's gonna grow up and not do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And even what's them kids called? I work with them and I don't even fucking know.
Meets Kim, I 100% agree, because you don't know, if you've never had a child, a CPS investigation, it is the most hair-raising, nerve-wracking, anxiety-causing situation that you could go through, especially if you haven't done anything wrong. But the reality is, it happens to people, because too often, dudes and females, you mad at me, or you mad because I got a new man, so you calling in the case. You mad because I got a new girl, so you calling in the case. Like, that happens. And unfortunately, because of the climate we live in, they investigate just about anything. But again, it's just an investigation. Somebody could say you did something, and they come to your house and be like, what? Interview your kids. They be like, all right, well, we be in touch. So everything that we hear is not as black and white as it seems, and it's not that simple. You don't know the behind the scenes and the inner workings of what's happening. But there's a lot of things that we do, that we accept, that we say, but if someone reported it, you could be subject to an investigation. And it could be unfounded with, like, look, you can't do that. We know you love your child. You take good care of your child, and this was a situation, but moving forward, here's some better ways to handle it. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing with this
Kim,
dude,
I don't think, Kim, hold on for a minute. I don't think you keep saying that the upbringing. I don't get that, right? The upbringing, that don't got shit to do with nothing. Like, you can do everything in the world for a kid and whatever, they still gonna do something. You might not beat them for it, but they're gonna do something.
And everybody has different level of parenting skills. You know what I'm saying? And just often it takes learning how to do things a different way. You can talk to your kids, you can communicate with your kids. There are instances where you don't have to resort to corporal punishment. I agree. Like in a lot of situations, we automatically pop them or do whatever. And there's times where there are situations where you don't have to do that. You can raise your kids and they're going to turn out to be who they are. They may go astray and then they may come back because the foundation was laid. But they get exposed to college and different things, and they take chances. Most of us have done things that we never got caught for, so we were able to live, a life where we may have never had to interact with any type of whatever. Our parents did right by us, but we made choices. And so you have some parents who may have gotten beaten so much where they've decided they are not going to beat their kids. They are not going to hit their kids. And that's their style and way of parenting, which is their choice.
All right. Hold on for a minute. Listen, Kia, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to bring Kim in because her logic is bananas. Like, because exactly as soon as they start smelling themselves.
Didn't I say that, Kim? People who were abused or had endure a lot of corporal punishment usually may opt to not hit their kids.
Well, I just told you how I was beat and I fucked one of my kids up.
Wait, I didn't say you. I said when she said that you don't have to hit your kids. Remember, that's what she said. And I said sometimes people choose to parent their kids in different styles. But oftentimes, some parents who came from homes where they got a lot of physical punishments, they sometimes opt that they don't have to hit their kids, that they're not going to, you know. And again, there's a lot of parents that tell you can do everything according to the book, 2-parent household, all of that. And guess what? Right. They ask to still end up doing something wrong. Like, there's no guarantees. You do the best that you could, but I just want Tyrese to get his life together.
You don't have to beat him, but you gonna beat. I'm beating your ass. I ain't. Fuck all that. I'm gonna whoop your ass. If I tell you to do something and you don't do it, now I might not beat your ass for that, but if I tell you it 2 or 3 times, I'm fucking you up. Because now you playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say something and you don't do it, all right. I tell you again, I'm fucking you up. Now, y'all, come on. Y'all got to be honest here, man. Like, if y'all say y'all never beat y'all kids, y'all lying. Y'all lying. I will slap the shit out of somebody so fast. You know what I'm saying? With the quickness. Like, I don't play that shit. Like,
and you have
and if you let them slide with any little thing, it's over.
And then you have some parents who gave them one good one and never had to do it again.
And no more. No more. Like this one that's right here and here, right now. She seen somebody get an ass whooping and she don't play. You know what I'm saying?
She learned from their mistake.
She learned from their mistake. She seen somebody get an ass whooping and she don't even play.
D, you're absolutely right. Look, I've seen too many things working for the system, and I want my job. I want my pension. They ain't worth it, damn it. They ain't got nothing to lose.
Thank you, Lenise.
And I got everything to lose.
That's right. No, don't you come in here with that bullshit disrespect. I'm whooping. I'm not playing that shit.
Yeah. And I think
I'm gonna get old. And then if you think you can jump on me when I get old, I'm gonna stab the shit out you.
Forget old. Let me tell you something. This child welfare system.
And he got this daughter so hard.
She said she saw black.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all
that's
are
right.
stupid.
So keep it 100. That's what I'm talking about. Like, listen, I know a lot of people, a lot of us, I'm not going to say people, a lot of us, since we on, you know, this social site, you know, everybody want to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But we all have beaten our, I don't give a fuck, from the smallest to the biggest. Somebody got the shit slapped out of them. If you don't want to consider that as beating, you still put your hands on them.
No, but Ken, we're joking about the job part. I hear you. But no, like my kids. No, she said y'all worried about jobs. What about how your child view life as an adult? Look, my kids is woke.
Listen, Ken, let me say one more thing. You cannot predict how their future going to be as an adult. Because you can do everything you could as a child, and when they get older, they start fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
We've seen it happen so many times. You see
these
kids come from 2-parent households, the church on Sunday, activities, baseball, honor roll, all of that, and still turn around and flip the script.
Yeah, it's because it's what they want to do. I don't care what you think you're installing in them.
And at some point, their friends and things that they're exposed to have a lot more influence on them than you. You instill the best that you can in them, but at some point, you can't hold on tight to them forever. You pray and you hope that when they go out there, that they're going with the teachings that you gave them. But we all wavered. We've all slipped. We all tried. Like I said, I've never been arrested. I've never have had any run-ins with the law. Right? Does that mean I haven't done things wrong? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Your foundation is set and rooted, and no matter how much you go astray, the parents hope that how they raised you can bring you back to where you don't get yourself in trouble that you can't fix. You know, my son went to college. Look, don't get yourself in nothing that you can't fix. Don't make no permanent mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? That's not saying don't drink, don't smoke. Like, you're gonna live your life, you're gonna try things. You know,
Exactly.
and you can't prevent that. That's inevitable. Like I said, all you're gonna do is pray that you could build a rapport. But I hear all of that. But like I said, everybody has their opinion. You could build a rapport with your kids. You can do all of that. Your kids are going to step out and do things that you don't know that they do. And that's okay, because we did it. You could have had a cool mother, but there wasn't everything that your mother knew.
My man said his mom did what? Didn't play.
Yeah, and there's some people, right, who, chastity, right. There's some people who don't hit their kids, but their mouth and the verbal abuse is, they say, those leave scars that you can't even see. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so some people might look at you, oh my God, I can't believe she's talking to her like that. But I don't hit her. You know what I'm saying? And
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm whooping your ass. Fuck that.
Get it over with, right?
Maybe you curse them out or something. I don't know.
Yep. Yes, and the key is you do things, say like you got a couple of kids. You have that first one, trial and error. The second one, you know, you try to do a little better. And you learn as you go. Most of us, we ain't get no handbook. None of us got a handbook.
And you know what's crazy too? Because one gonna be fucked up out the bunch. You ain't gonna save everybody. I don't give a fuck what you say. You ain't gonna save everybody. You can't save everybody. You cannot. I don't give a fuck if you got 8 kids. 2 of them gonna be fucked up.
And again, that what effed up is could look differently. They don't have to be caught up in the law. They could get high on the law. They could abuse their wives on the, you know, like what. Remember, what messed up is could be a multitude of things, right? It doesn't necessarily mean committing crimes or whatever. It could consist of a lot of different things. And so like I said, I just think that whole Tyrese public performance was hot mess-ish. And I don't know. I mean, he's a man. He loved his child. Even if he made a mistake, like we all make mistakes and we deserve second chances or third chances or another chance, rather. But yes, kids do not need to be beaten. No, they don't. They do not. They do not. You can talk to them. Like I said, as a person who...
But too much talking, they gonna play with you, man. I'm telling you. Yo, listen, you gotta let them know who's fucking who.
Yes,
man.
but I also think we send kids mixed signals in our discipline. You got parents who say this and say that, and they're still buying and rewarding behavior that's not okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything needs to be some type of checks and balances. A lot of times, particularly our age group, our parents could have gotten high, they could have been whatever. So we kind of, in our generation, we got jobs, we good, we own homes, you know, so we made it a little better. So a lot of times our generation spends a lot of time overcompensating with things.
Right.
And we're not doing regular things, a lot of us, with our kids. And so we miss, like, we sometimes judge how our parents may have done things, but they came from a good place. And there's a big disconnect now with a lot of these generations and just overindulging their kids in things and not enough morals and values and quality time and certain things. Right. So you're saying you may beat his ass, but then you beat his ass and now he's going in the room to play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, really? Or
no, I got a beating nigga. You going in the dark, motherfucker, and you ain't coming out.
Yeah, you acting up, but you going to school tomorrow with Jordans on.
Exactly.
So, like, we really think about, like, how we get to the point of when we're frustrated, but we haven't even exhausted all of the other things that we could do to change the behavior. And now, somewhat out of our own frustration, now we may resort to beating them. But like I said, if you're overindulging them with things, but you're not holding them accountable for their actions. And then you're sending them mixed signals because you're still buying and rewarding them and they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
We're so caught up with making sure my kid is fresh or fly or got this, but his ass ain't passing his test. Or he's not doing good in school and the teachers are calling you all the time.
Right.
So, you know, it.
Put my man Ray up in here for me. I'm gonna put you back in. Let me.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you right.
Mm-hmm.
Every child is different, yeah. You have to know our child to figure out the proper discipline. That's true. That's true. Come on in, son. Get your shit off. Oh, you ain't coming in tonight, son? All right. I'm gonna have to bring Kim raggedy ass back in here. Come on, Denise. Oh, she ain't coming. Which one is Edith? Let's see if Edith will come and speak. Come on, Edith. I mean, sorry, not Edith. Sorry. Oh, okay. You can't. Who a jerk? I'm a jerk? Somebody come on and explain themselves. Okay. Everybody's saying something, but nobody ain't trying to come in and talk. Let me get a thumbs up. Somebody want to come in and you know, share their views on this situation. I'm trying to get her in. You telling her to preach, but she ain't coming in. Put your phone down. Let them just hear your voice. Let them just hear your voice. They ain't got to see your face, Miss Hawkins. They don't got to see your face. Just talk. Come on. Put your phone down. Let them just hear your voice. Look, she keep connecting fail. Can I? Yeah, sure you can. I'm trying to put somebody in so they can speak, but I have a dialing number, but I don't feel like that right now. Who? Keish, right? I'm about to put her back in. Who can't see their messaging? I try to, yo, you funny as shit. What happened, Keish? I tried to put everybody in that was talking, but they, you know, nobody wanted to come in. I guess they a little nervous or whatever. They typing, but they ain't trying to come in. Keish must have took her clothes back off or something. Yeah, but that's some real shit though, man. People gotta stop it, man. But you don't beat them to the point where they bleeding and shit, and you taking skin off, and you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking police, that nigga done did some other shit. How can you get on? I'm trying to put you in, but I don't know. It's saying you can't get in, Henry. It ain't. Let me see if I don't think. Oh, you a mess right now? All right. I'm trying to get him in, but I can't. I'm trying to let me see if I could go to Henry. Let me see something. Henry. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Nakaya, what do you want? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, but I can make him my friend right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Tell him to do the thing, and I'm going to just put him right in right now. Lisa, what up, Lisa? Yo, shut up. I ain't know it was 10 o'clock. Shut up. And I got to get ready to come on this joint, so. Yeah, tell him to, I'm looking for them now. She talking about nobody's fucking dressed like you with a hat on in the house. Listen, I got a hat on because this is my motherfucking signature. Hat, motherfucking Nooks World t-shirt, podcast, you heard? That's how I go. Let me see, my man. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see where he at. All right, he gotta just accept that. That's it. I was trying, but my phone didn't let me. I'm gonna see if I can find you too. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so I just added y'all, so y'all have to accept it. Once y'all accept it, then y'all can come in. Now, who's Arsenio? Yo, stop your bullshit, Kia. Listen, that's your opinion. If you don't wanna, beat your kid, I mean not beat him, but some way, form, and fashion. Like if you have to listen, I'm gonna slap shit out you, or you slap shit out him, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas calling me Arsenio now and all that. It's all good. That's how we doing it? Okay. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Oh, I'm trying to get these people in. Give me 1 second. Work with me. Work with me. Oh, they ain't accepted yet. Yeah, but anyway, she said she never spanked her kids and none of that. Yo, you're not funny, kid. Get out of here, man. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know it was 10 o'clock. Yeah, she ain't never beat her kids. I'm whooping your ass. I ain't even playing with you. Come up in here with some bullshit. Oh, so you beat the older one. Oh, no, she said, all right, my bad. You got to, man. You got to. You hear me? You gotta beat their ass. Y'all don't think so? I'm telling you, man. Them little niggas get out of hand, man. I'm telling you. My bad, y'all. That's right, son. Ain't nobody. Yo, Kim is crazy, man. That talking shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? Kia said, I will fuck them up and give them my phone if they need to call the cops. Exactly, man. I only have one. I wish I didn't have this spank her. But she trying me. See, I'm telling you, you got to, man. You gotta fuck them up. Yeah, but you still fucked him up one time though, right? You whipped his ass. That's what I'm saying. You whipped their ass at least one time. And especially boys, because they hard headed. They hard headed. They just fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Little girls, you only gotta beat their ass for little boys. You know what I'm saying? Like stay your little ass from over there. You know what I'm saying? But you still rib shotting a nigga and he 26 years old. Sit your ass down, Kim. You gotta relax. Kim is amazing, y'all. She really is. And you know what? You could talk to them like you talk to her a lot like that, but it until they go through something to be like, you was right, mom, they gonna keep doing the same shit. I go through that same shit with my daughters, the little ones anyway. Like you gotta talk to them because you know what's going on because you've been through it. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. They think you don't know shit because you the mother or you the father. So, you know, they like, how you know? Kim, that's your way of thinking. Everybody don't think like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think like that. Exactly. They probably seen her fight other people, so now they don't want no part. See, it gotta be something. That's why they call her Debo. You know what I'm saying? But that's her way. She fight other people, so they be like, I ain't fucking with mommy. She bugged out. You know what I mean? So they seen it, so they don't want it. See what I'm saying? Now this goes back to what I said before. They seen something like if you beat one kid, they ain't gonna play with you. Look, now it is what it is. I'm gonna slap you when I see you, Kim. That's my word. Word to mother. Come with your motherfucking boxing gloves to the party, Shen. Exactly. Okay, see, well, you wasn't saying that before, Kim. If that's your method in the work, then you wasn't saying that. You was saying it like you just never had to do nothing because, you know what I'm saying? You mad at me, Lisa? Why? What happened? Talking about whatever. No, listen. Well, come get me. Because I'm busting shots if you come with more than 5 people. Nah, that's cool though if you don't beat your kids. I mean, you know, to each his own. I'm fucking mines up. So y'all might as well start calling now. What's up, Artie? What's good, baby? These females talking about they don't beat their kids and all that. I'm fucking you up. Yo, you know what, Lise? I'm about to inbox you my number. Call me tomorrow like 10 o'clock. I'm about to inbox you my number right now. No bullshit. Cause yo, I be doing so much. I ain't gonna lie, I be straight forgetting. I mean, listen, Kim, cut it out. You're not the only female that said it. And don't act like I'm scared to say your name, punk. Talking about these. Nigga, Kim, fuck, I'm not scared of you. You're gonna have to get your gun for me, punk. Get your gun for me. Who the hell is that? Devon? Yo, good looking, son. Good looking, man. I thought you was gonna respond to that though. I thought you was gonna respond to that. You know what I'm saying? Cause Kim don't beat her kids. She only beat them on and that's even foul. That's foul too. Cause if the younger kid, the older son, like, oh, you hit me before, you don't even hit them. Tell me you don't get that. Cause I be getting that now too with my baby. They be like, oh, you let her do anything. Yeah, but what happened, Artie? We was talking about Tyrese beating his daughter and shit. He was on World Star crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was just, we was building on that right fast. Look, she don't get. So that's true too, right? Your older son don't say, "Oh, you be letting them slide. You ain't used to do that to me, right?" I know they do. I get that same shit. She said she don't beat them. She said she don't beat them. I'm fucking them up. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. Call who you want to call, pussy. I'm beating your ass. I don't give a fuck how old you is. We'll be thumping, nigga. Look, so you use one to teach the other ones. Yo, you foul, man. I don't know how they discipline him. Kim, how you discipline him? Oh, she used the oldest one to teach the younger ones. So she used one. She foul, Kim. She is foul. She is foul, man. That's foul, Kim. See, we can't even talk about the fucking the mother-in-laws now, because I'm about to go to bed. Well, let me know some of your ways. Lachette, what up, Lachette? Lachette, you missed out. Nakaya, what is you doing? my man could come in now. What you say? You said you was asleep. Well, what you wanted to do?
I was waiting for the charger.
Which charger?
To the computer.
I thought you was talking about for the phone, girl. You don't get this thing right here. Are you serious?
Yeah, you kept telling me to wait.
Because I thought you was talking about the charger for the phone.
That's why I was like, can I take it?
I thought you was talking about, why would I tell you to wait for the charger for the computer? Pull this shit out. Hold the thing and pull it out. Oh, that's the right one. Oh, they on their own live right now. They on their own live. Let me see if they done. Let me see if they done it. Let me see if they done it right. All right, just finish that homework. See? That's how she disciplined him. My friend is all the way foul. Yo, and she always got to come for me at the end, though. Always. She always got to come for me at the end. It's all good. All right. Good night, Kia. I appreciate everybody coming. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'll be back. You know my Friday thing. I'll be back around the same time, 8:30, 8 o'clock, before y'all go out. And next Friday, we will all meet up at my birthday party. Can't wait to see y'all, man. So, signing out. Good night, everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.